gamers, if you're ready to travel the world, then you might want to check out Trekking the World 2nd Edition. Let's take a look at how this one plays. In this game, players are going to be traveling around the world trying to collect souvenirs in their suitcase for points and go on tours for points as well. On their turn, players are required to take an itinerary card. They will move the exact amount that is on that card, collect that exact amount of money, and if they end up in the correct region, they will also collect the appropriate colors of cubes. So if I took this card on my turn, I might move to the Pyramids of Giza. I would collect my $3 on my dial here, and then I would be able to collect one red cube because I am in the correct region, which would also cover up a symbol, earning me an itinerary token. You can use itinerary tokens on future turns, not the turn that you get them in order to fly to airports, move extra spaces than what your itinerary card says, collect extra money, or collect extra cubes. You can spend multiple in a turn, again, as long as they are not on the turn that you collect them. Then players look at the exact location that they are in, and if they match an encounter card, they are able to take that and keep that in front of them. Same thing here, if you get one that has a one-time ability, keep it in front of you, spend it on a future turn, not the turn that you get it in. Or you might get ones that have endgame bonuses for points if you succeed in doing some kind of thing like collecting certain numbers of souvenirs or having leftover money, things like that. Alternatively, if the tour side is up in the tour area up here and players are in the right spot and have the right amount of money, they'll be able to collect that tour for points at the end of the game, and the game will end when players reach a certain number of tour cards when one player reaches that, depending on the number of players. At the end of the game, players will total up their points from tour cards, any end game encounters, and how many souvenirs they've gotten a whole column in, and then the player with the most points wins. I played the original Trekking the World, and I found that one to be kind of immemorable, and I didn't really like it much. It fell very middle of the road for me. This is a very different game, so if you do have or have played the first edition, regardless of how you feel about that one, this is a very different style of game. I would say it's even kind of a different weight of game. But I really like this one a lot more. I feel like it's very light and approachable, very good welcoming game for people who are newer to gaming or just don't like as heavy of games, but it is also a little bit strategic, so I like that for gamers as well, people who do play games more frequently and like heavier things. It's got that strategy that if you just want something that's a little bit shorter or a little bit lighter, this is a great choice. I like the itinerary cards and how you get everything that's on that card as far as the movement and the money, and then there is the opportunity to get those cubes as well. Cubes are a big part of that game because you want to try and fill in the columns to get those points, but you also want to just kind of run up one single track in order to get those tokens to spend them on future turns, because those can make a huge impact on where you're able to move or how much money you're able to get, which can influence getting those encounters, getting those tours. But overall, I like the flow of this game. I really like everything that you're doing, and I do feel like it's just like that perfect weight for me, where I feel like it's not too heavy, but I do have plenty of room to strategize. You can check out my full thoughts on the blog today to decide if this one's for you.